Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be. Welcome to another episode of your Average Day Joes. I'm your host, C.
And Jay, what's up?
What up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. That is right. Happy Monday. Hope y'all had a great. I hope you guys had all your family and you had to spend a lot of time together to the point where you guys get sick of each other because, over the holidays, that's usually how it goes. But hey, can't complain. Family is family. Gotta love them. And in case you missed it, guys, last night we did go to the gym for you guys. Oh my God, we had a great workout. We got to do some squats for you guys. It was leg day. We got to avoid Pajama Boy because he didn't want to come through. So, it is what it is, but we got it in. We got it in. What's up with you, Jay? How you feeling, my brother?
Good. Well rested. Oh shit.
Yeah, did you get any, you feeling anything about the soreness at all? Or are you good?
Nah, I'm not sore.
Not sore? Okay, that's good. That's good.
Nah, I'm not sore. I
It's
feel
important,
good.
man. It's important.
Just watched Pat's Nation go to work, so I feel
Exactly.
good. And I ate good, so I feel good.
Hell yeah, that's all that matters.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and in case you guys missed it, also Saturday night we did a chef with Jeff for you guys. OMG, man, that was that turkey that you made, bro. How you dude the way that you make your turkeys, bro? That should just look so damn scrumptious. Like, how do you do it, bro? What do you do?
Well, I did two different ways, dude. One I did barbecue, one I did rotisserie.
Oh,
But
okay.
the whole key to it is you can't you have to you can't put stuff on in the beginning. You know what I mean by that?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
you got to wait at least an hour in and then you start putting stuff on the skin and stuff. Always you got to base it every 15 minutes.
Oh,
You got to
okay.
keep it moist so it keeps it from burning. You know what I mean?
Makes
You
sense.
want to
Yeah.
make sure you stay on top of it. You know what I mean? And then the last hour, I add a lot of stuff, a lot of
Oh,
different things to the skin, a lot of different things with the basing. Yeah, like to keep it nice and moist, but to get it more crisp, more brown. You know what I mean? To
yeah,
get it nice
exactly.
and oh man.
Dang.
Yeah, we were. Yeah, I don't have much left. I have enough for probably maybe about four sandwiches.
Oh, that's it.
That's
You
it,
already
bro.
ate that
I've been
much? What the fuck?
me and my dog been eating, bro.
Oh
Yeah,
shit,
so yeah,
that's
we've been
crazy.
eating. Yeah, plus I gave when I carve it, I give my like my raccoons and all the animals. I don't use the bones or anything for soup or anything. I just put it out there and let them go to town. So
Yeah, make sure.
yeah, so they got a little extra, so I didn't mind.
Oh, of course, of course.
So it was cool. But yeah, man, excellent stuff. So
Hell yeah, bro. That's cool, man. I'm glad you got to, have get that in. Have some good with the dog as well. That's always
oh,
nice.
for sure, for sure, for sure.
Yeah. So we did. So check that out, guys. If you missed it, because damn, that shit looked hella good. And Jay, next year we were talking about because I know you always try to make them two turkeys. Are you
Yeah.
gonna try and maybe for next year we can go live for Thanksgiving and do that? I forgot the name that you said, but where you put the duck and the chicken in at the same time.
Oh, turducken.
Turducken.
I've never cooked a turducken, man. It would take a while, dude. It would be the live would be really long. Like it'd be funny if we went live. It would have to be towards the end of it because you know what I mean. Because that's a long process.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? That would be a long ass live. That'd be funny though, man.
That would be funny.
You know what I mean? Because the regular turkey's a long live, like in general, but a turducken, yeah, that's a yeah. I've never cooked one, so it's a long process though.
Turducken.
Yeah, it's a long process. Never done it, but yeah, it's a John Madden NFL. They be doing that.
Yeah, exactly. That's this. So is John Madden the one that made that up or not?
I want to say he's one of the first. I mean, to drop that term.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if he's the one who made it up, but he's one of the first to drop that term. And then obviously on TV, they usually just eat the turkey legs, but when you show the inside, it's got all three layers. Like, damn,
Yeah, exactly.
you know what
And
I mean?
it's all pretty much like white meat though, so it's pretty healthy for you
Yeah,
at the end of the day, right?
I'd say so. I'd say so.
Okay, okay.
But yeah, man, it's
That's pretty cool.
pretty, yeah, pretty awesome. Pretty awesome, man. Blessing.
All right, guys, let's get into it. We do have a lot of sports to cover, including Jay's team playing tonight. What's going down in the NFL, my brother?
NFL, bro. So we had Pats Nation tonight, baby. Best team in the NFL. They played the New York Giants. That poor team, bro. They got slaughtered, bro. By halftime, it was 30-7, and
Oh,
that's a giving 30-7. They could have had a lot more.
yeah, exactly.
I think the NFL was like, bro, y'all need to slow down, man. We want people to watch the second half. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like, so yeah, yeah, slaughter rule, bro, slaughter rule.
wow.
But yeah, so the second half, I mean, the Patriots only scored a field goal, and then they had the Giants score a touchdown, but that was it. I mean, obviously you got a 10-2 team against a 2-10 team, so it's not the competition is just not there,
Yeah, it's not there. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean that Patriots team is just running on all cylinders, bro.
Wow.
Mike Vrabel, excellent coach, man. He just, he got everyone buying in, and just, man, they look good, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
It's very impressive. They go into their bye week 11-2. They beat the Giants 33-15. So that was light work, man. Drake May, very, very, very accurate passer. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I see why Cam Newton got a little jealous of him and mad. Cam Newton was never that accurate. Drake May's accuracy is insane, bro. He leads the NFL with that completion percentage, I believe,
Uh-huh.
as well. Almost 70% completion percentage, and that's not just little dink and dunks. You know what I'm saying? Drake
Yeah,
May's a really
exactly.
good passer, bro. So
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, excellent job, man. Excellent work. It always feels good beating the New York Giants. They served us two big losses in the Super Bowl against Tom Brady, and that shit still stings. So
Yeah,
you know,
exactly. Exactly.
it really does, man. I'll yeah, yeah. I'm not even gonna talk about it. We gonna keep it on the good note. But yeah, so I'm gonna go over Sunday's games.
Let's do it.
The Niners, they beat up the Browns 26-8. They got revenge for your team because your team lost to the Browns.
Yeah, exactly.
Shador was just running for his life. He had a tough game against that Niners squad. Niners, they came in and they just went hard on him, dude. Myles Garrett got another sack, so his total is really high up there. He's going to try and beat that sack record that Reggie White had set. So yeah, I think he'll do it.
You think so?
Myles Garrett's a beast. Yeah, he's a beast, dude. He gets sacks every game, so he has about maybe 4 to 5 games left, maybe something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So I think he'll do it. The Jags whooped up the Titans 25-3. Light work, no surprise there. Titans are actually the worst team in the league, just to let you know.
At least.
Yeah, I can say that because they are 1-10, I believe.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, they're worse than the Raiders and the Giants. So yeah.
Wow.
The Texans, they got a hard-fought win against the Colts, man. They beat them 20-16. That's a big win for the Texans, man.
Oh, yeah.
Big ups to the Texans. The Finns, they beat the Saints 21-17. They've been playing good ball as of late. Shout out to Tua. Good job. Good job to them. The Jets, they came back and beat the Falcons 27-24. Hey, that's a good showing, bro.
Hell yeah.
That's a good showing for the Jets, man. Showing some, they're not. They would have been 2-10. Now they're 3-9. The Panthers, they ended up beating the Rams, dude. That's big, dude. I'm glad to see the Rams lose.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? So big ups to Bryce, man. Bryce Young came through and just they upset the Rams, man. 31-28. Shout out Bryce Young, man.
Shout out.
Sir, the Bucks, they came back and the Cardinals 20-17. Baker Mayfield played, so that was a good showing for them. Seahawks they just won the Vikings. That Seahawks defense was 26.
Oh, wow.
The Seahawks, they look good. Looking like a Legion of Boom out there.
Sorry, guys. It looks like we lost Jay for a second there. We shall get back into it in 1 second. But in the meantime, until we get him back up, let's do some Jay Did You Know? Why not, since we ain't got him here anyway. Let's see here. Oh, wow. Let's see here. Jay, did you know that the Bay Area breaks an 103-year-old temperature record as California freezes? Yeah, man, it's been really cold out here. I've been kind of noticing that, so that makes sense. Let's see if he's back. What's up? What's
Huh?
up? Can you hear us now?
I don't know. I'm doing the sport, so it's all good. Yeah, you good.
Okay.
I had a feeling your thing was off because you usually comment on the Raiders, but yeah, I already went over your squad. They got whooped up 31-14.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
We're still not the
nothing.
worst, though.
No, you're not the worst.
That's all that matters.
Yes,
Number 2.
that you gotta. you gotta fight for something out there. So that's good way to look at it.
Exactly.
The Bills whooped up the Steelers 26-7. Like I just said, Josh Allen, he had good games. Aaron Rodgers just looks old and frustrated. And yeah, the Bills just took care of work. Easy work for them.
Yeah.
And the Broncos beat the Commanders in OT. The Commanders went for 2 at the end. I get why they did it. And they lost.
Wow.
I would have been happy if they beat the Broncos.
Yeah.
But I get it. You're not playing for anything this year. You don't have your main quarterback in. You try to go for 2 for the win, and they lost. They did what the Raiders did that one week, remember?
Right.
So Broncos ended up getting that win 27-26.
Damn.
Yep, that is NFL, bro. That's all NFL, man.
All right. And that's all the trends, all the players and coaches and stuff?
Yeah, obviously the trends today were all Pats Nation, dude. They whooped up the Giants, bro. Drake May was trending, Travion Henderson trending, Mike Vrabel trending. Obviously, they're the hottest team in the league.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they were all trending, dude. They all had good games, man.
All right.
Pretty impressive.
No, it is impressive. Let's move on then and get into some college football.
Let's see. NC2A. Let's see. Did I go over? I went over the Friday games, right? Yeah, I did because I remember talking about Arch Manning. Let me see. Yeah, okay. You know what? Yeah, I'll start off on Saturday.
Okay.
Ohio State, like I told you, I saw this in our podcast. You had the Wolverines, remember?
Yeah.
Well, Ohio State whooped them up 27-9. That was a good win for Ohio State because they've lost to Michigan the past 3 years.
Oh, wow.
Yes, sir. Remember the quarterback from Southern Cal, Julian Sain. He had a good game. They had a good game. So Ohio State's looking good.
Nice.
Texas Tech killed West Virginia. I mean, murdered 49-0 slaughter rule. Not even close. Oregon, they came through and beat Washington 26-14. LSU, they lost to Oklahoma 17-13. Notre Dame, they beat up Stanford 49-20. They did not cover that big ass spread though, like I told you.
Yeah.
Alabama, they came through in the clutch and beat Auburn 27-20. I watched that game. That was a good game. BYU, they beat UCF 41-21. The U, they put it on Pitt 38-7. Vanderbilt, they beat Tennessee 45-24. USC came through and beat UCLA light work 29-10. Virginia beat Virginia Tech 27-7. Cal, they came through and beat SMU. Wow, that's a good showing for Cal, man. 38-35. And Tulane beat up Charlotte 27-0. And what's trending in college, Lane Kiffin. Do you remember that guy or no?
Yeah.
He's the coach for the Raiders. Yeah, he's the Ole Miss head coach, and he just accepted the job at LSU.
Oh, wow.
It's a good program. LSU always has good teams. That's why they're willing to pay him because they fired their coach in the middle of the year, which is crazy to me.
Yeah, makes sense.
But so Lane Kiffin is going to be there. He's he'll have a lot of good recruits and he'll have LSU good. So,
Right.
So yeah, LSU will be back. They always get good recruits there, so they won't be shit next year.
Can you let me know real quick about the Lobos? Did they win over the weekend?
All right, let's see.
My new next team, man.
Mountain West. Let's see. New Mexico. Let's see, bro. They
The Lobos. Gotta have them.
Oh yeah, I already told you. Remember they played on Friday.
Oh, it was a Friday game. That's right.
Yeah, they beat San Diego State in overtime, double overtime.
Shit. Okay.
Yeah, remember they were number 1 in the conference. They're number 2 now to Boise.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Yeah, it's okay though. I mean, it's like that could be the championship in the Mountain West, Boise State and New Mex. That'd be a good one.
Exactly.
If that's how it plays out, that'll be a good game. Maybe they'll have to go play on that blue turf.
Yeah, that'd be, that'd be something.
But yeah, man, fucking yeah, Lane Kiffin, LSU head coach. He will not be coaching Ole Miss anymore this season. So
Oh, okay.
that kind of sucks that they did that to him.
Yeah, it is.
They won't even let him finish coaching out because he took the other job. That's kind of weird, though. I find that very weird. It's very rude, but they feel kind of disrespected that he is leaving. So I don't know.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I don't know. I would let him coach out because they have a chance to really go far this year.
No, I know.
Like they really do, you know. And they're just like, nah, you're not coaching. Blah blah. Like okay,
Right.
Fucking crazy to me. I'm like okay. He doesn't care. He's about to get paid, dude. And LSU, he's gonna have LSU. He's gonna have a good squad. It may take him a couple years.
Yeah.
2-3 years, but he's gonna have a good squad. Like I said, he'll always get some of the best recruits. So.
Exactly. And special shout out to Jay Hard and his team CSM. What's going down there? Did they beat?
I don't know. I don't know. I didn't look.
Let us know.
Did they play?
Did.
Let's see. Are you sure they played?
Oh, yeah, I think they played Fresno.
All right. That was this weekend?
Yeah.
College of San Mateo. Football. Let's see.
Gotta give the shout outs to the local teams, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they won.
They did win. Nice.
Yeah.
So they got their revenge back because Fresno was the ones that beat City, and City was the one that beat them. So they were able to get their revenge back. Somewhat.
Yeah, not really, but yes.
Yeah.
So they play this week against Modesto.
Oh, Modesto. Okay.
Yeah, that's what it says. Modesto at CSM.
Oh, okay. Got you.
Yep. So that'll be
Saturday.
Yeah, it says December 6th. I don't know when that is.
6 days from now. Saturday. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. That is all our college football. Let's move on and get into some NBA action. What's going on in the NBA today?
That I don't know. I remember it's Monday. Let's see. Yeah, I don't really. So we have one current game right now. Yeah, you're right. One current game. It's on Peacock.
Nice.
So we got the Suns. They're beating up the Lakers 87-71.
Not
That's
nice.
That's the only current game, man. I'm guessing if they're winning like that, D-Book must be having a hell of a game.
Right.
I don't know though. I'm not watching it. I didn't even know there. I always say this on Monday, but whenever it's football, I don't pay attention to anything else. But yeah, so that's the current game right now. Let me get to the other scores. The Pistons beat the Hawks by 1 point. Oh, wow. That must have been the last second one. 99-98. Cavs beat the Pacers 135-119. The Wizards beat the Bucks 129-126. The Nets beat the Hornets 116-103. The Heat beat the Clips 140-123. Magic beat the Bulls 125-120. Mavericks got a nice win against the Nuggets 131-121.
Nice.
And the Jazz beat the Rockets 133-125. You want me to do scores yesterday too?
Yeah. Why not?
Why not? The Lakers beat the Pelicans 133-121. The Grizz beat the Kings 115-107. The T-Wolves beat the Spurs 125-112. Thunder beat the Blazers 123-115. Hawks beat the Sixers in double OT 142-134. Knicks beat the Raptors 116-94. The Celtics beat the Cavs 117-115. And the Rockets beat the Jazz 129-101. I know there was some drama in that Kings game on the sidelines.
What was there?
This one high-end dude. I don't know if he's a rapper or he definitely owns some type of clothing store out in Sac, but he was pissed at the Kings. he was yelling at them how they don't play defense. He's someone that sits right. Oh, he was pissed, dude. He was going at Zach LaVine, and he ended up getting kicked out. But he made his point that everyone heard what the hell he had to say. He's like a loyal fan that sits up there, you know what I mean? But he was like, man, y'all are garbage. Y'all don't play no defense. And I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
And then Zach LaVine said something to him, and he tried to charge him to try and just, beat him up. And they obviously security. Yeah, he was, dude. And I get what he's talking about, dude. I've seen the Kings like highlights. They're very lackadaisical. They barely do play defense. Like that's why they are shit. And hey man, he's a fan. He pays for his shit. He sits literally where E40 sits, when E40 goes to the Warrior games.
Yeah.
So I know he spends a lot of bread on that shit. And he probably pissed off that he sees that his squad just keep losing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So he was like, bro, are you going to play some defense or what? He was pissed. And I was like, oh, shit. So he tried to charge at him, bro. Security's like, hey, relax, bro. He literally almost got to him, too.
Wow.
Because he's sitting right there,
Yeah.
I don't know what Zach LaVine said. He said something to him, bro. He said something that pissed his ass off, and he got right up, bro, and charged.
That's crazy. No self-control.
I get it, bro. Like you watching your squad, you believe in them, and they keep getting their ass kicked because their defense sucks. Literally.
Yeah.
That's literally what it is.
Right.
So yeah, man. But yeah, that's all the NBA games. I saw that trending too. I was like, oh shit, okay. But yeah, that's all the NBA games, brody.
Cool. Let's move on and get into some college b-ball.
College, let's see. NCAA, man. What's going on here? We got one game going on. Portland and Stanford. Stanford's up 85-70. There's about a minute and a half left, so that should be done. Stanford close that one out. Chicago State, they beat St. Xavier 85-62. Southern beat LA Christian 101-48. Villanova, they beat Temple 74-56. Toledo mollywop Saint State 102-58. Hampton beat Apprentice 94-58. West Georgia, they beat Troy in double overtime 93-89. Iona, they beat Delaware 89-66. North Alabama, they beat Jackson State 73-66. The Natty, they beat Tarleton State 76-58. Xavier beat St. Francis 96-74. MTSU beat UAB 76-61. Incarnate Word, they beat McNeese 71-67. Northern Iowa beat COE 99-34. Bowling Green, they beat K-State 82-66. Eastern Illinois and Blackburn, they were postponed. That's kind of weird. That means there must have been shit weather wherever they're at.
Yeah.
Southern Utah, they beat West Coast. Oh my God, 124-59. What the? I'm telling you, this is why college basketball in the beginning stages no one watches, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
New Mexico, they whooped up New Mexico Highlands. You ever heard of that? New Mexico Highlands?
No.
It was, 97-47.
Nice. All right, so that's the Lobos, right? They doing pretty good this year or not so far?
Dude, basketball just started, bro. Like can't. And Colorado beat CA Baptist 78-70. Yeah, no one's gonna know anything in anytime soon, bro. Like you gotta wait well into the season. You know what I mean? Like
yeah, makes sense.
You're like the best team right now is 7-0.
Oh, okay, so barely.
You know what I mean? Yeah, you got a lot of games. Like I said, I'll start checking out. Probably February.
Yeah.
When they have when you're playing for your conference, and then you got to get you get into the bracket to see where we place in for March Madness, and then we'll all right, that'll kick off that whole month.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. But yeah, should be interesting.
Cool. Anything trending player wise or coach wise?
College basketball? No, not in college basketball.
Okay. Then let's move on and get into some NHL games.
Oh damn, there's NHL. Oh shit.
Sports, other
There
sports.
is one game. There's one more game, there's one game live. Sorry, and you got one period left. The Sharks, they're up on the Mammoth, 6-2.
There we go, Sharks, making it happen. Making it happen.
Oh, I love the enthusiasm, bro.
Hell yeah.
If it's one thing about the Sharks, I know that they always choke, even when they're good. So
Yeah,
that's why they have no chips. They need to step that up one day.
they will.
The Blue Jackets, they beat the Devils 5-3. Penguins beat the Flyers 5-1. Sabres beat the Jets 5-1. And Ducks beat the Blues 4-1. Yeah, I mean, it's just, I don't know how big hockey is out here, honestly. I've maybe met two, and I know a lot of people. I've met two people in my life that went to Sharks games. That's it. Like, we're talking my duration of my life. Two people. That's it. Two. We're talking about in the whole Bay. Two people. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how popular hockey is out here, but that's just it's not something that's ever talked about with people I know, especially.
Yeah,
you know?
I got you.
Think about that. Think about the people you know. Do you know anyone that goes to Sharks games? Anyone?
Me and you are gonna do it live.
I'm down. I'm down. But I mean, obviously, I want to go to a hockey game. I've never been to a hockey game. I want to go to a hockey game first in Canada so I can get the full experience.
Gosh, let's roll.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like that's different. Like, and then like we could represent the Sharks. You know, I don't even think E40 goes to the Sharks games.
Probably not.
Can you imagine 40 water at a Sharks game? That'd be hella funny. Let me tell you, man. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
But yeah, so they got to start winning some chips. I guarantee you, they start winning some chips, then more people will be like, "Oh shit, okay." You know, that's what the Vegas Golden Knights did.
Right.
I know when they moved to Vegas, bro, they won like 2 out of 3, like in 3 years. I was like, "Oh shit."
Right.
And then hella people hopped on like, "Oh shit, Golden Knights," you know?
Yep.
So, yeah, man, the Sharks definitely need to do that.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
All right. That is our NHL scores for the day. Let's move on. What about your what is it? Arsenal team or no, your Liverpool.
Liverpool. Oh yeah. I know Shan was happy, so I know they won.
Oh, did they?
Yeah,
they won, guys.
Yeah, she was so stoked that they won one, obviously. So yeah, they won over the weekend. They beat West Ham 2-0.
Oh, okay.
2-0. So yeah, they got a win after like many losses in a row. Yeah, she was pretty pissed off, and then they got a win, so she was all happy. So
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Shout out to them, man. They got a win. Good.
And what about my team?
You are Man United, right?
Arsenal.
Arsenal. I thought. What are you talking about? You said you were Manchester.
No, I'm Arsenal.
Oh, convenient to be the. Oh yeah, that's right. You want to be the number one. That's right. I forget. Yeah, no, yeah, I do because they were number one. You're like, I'll take them. I'll take them.
You know, my Raiders ain't doing shit. My fucking Lakers are. I mean, they're doing good finally, but you know they haven't been. So I have one, bro.
Got you. Well, Arsenal, they played Chelsea and they tied 1-1.
That's boring.
That's kind of that's hella weird. How come you have a draw?
I know.
So they don't have like I was gonna say they don't have a shootout. I thought they had shootouts in soccer. No.
Man.
That's kind of weird.
Another reason I hate soccer.
Oh, why would you? I'm confused. So it's 1-1. So I thought in World Cup they had shootouts, right?
Yeah, World Cup. This ain't World Cup where they're playing. This is like regular team, like leagues.
Yeah, but why wouldn't you have the same rules?
Because soccer is boring.
Okay. Yeah, but I mean, you're ending the game in a tie. That's hella weird. It's 1-1.
Imagine going home after like wanting your team to win so bad with a tie. Like,
and then it's a tie. That sucks, bro.
That means
that's horrible.
That means that it's just like why did I even waste my time watching this game right now?
That's horrible, man. Oh wow, that's weird.
At least we didn't lose. That's all that matters.
No, 1-1. That's a hard fought game. 1-1. So
yeah, it is.
Yeah, bro. Good job. 1-1.
Yes, sir. Yes,
There
sir.
you go.
All right, that is our European soccer. Let's move on and get into our breaking news and trends for today. Let's see what's going on with some politics. I got Trump in the news today. Let me pull this up for you guys real quick. Here we go. All right, I think it's not even actually about Trump. It's about like somebody that he's associated with. But it says that former Trump personal lawyer Alina Habba is unlawfully serving as the U.S. attorney for New Jersey, appeals court says. So yeah, a federal appeals court on Monday found Hababa, President Donald Trump's former personal attorney, to be serving unlawfully as U.S. Attorney for New Jersey, dealing a legal blow to the Trump admin that could have far-reaching consequences on other appointments across the country. A panel of 3 appellate judges were with Third U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals upheld the lower court's finding that the administration violated the law when it used of a series of maneuvers to install Haba in the position after failing to win Senate support. Under the government's delegation theory, Haba may avoid the gauntlet of presidential appointment and Senate confirmation and serve as the de facto U.S. attorney indefinitely, the anonymous panel wrote. This view is so broad that it bypasses the constitutional appointment and Senate confirmation process entirely. Jay, I think they're doing this because they're trying to get back at him all of a sudden of that, what we reported the other day, the auto pen thing with Joe Biden, how trying to get rid of all that.
He terminated it.
Yeah. So it looks like
I
this is
remember.
just them getting back at him all of a sudden, you know?
Yeah, of course.
That's all it is.
It's always chess.
It's all chess, man. But yeah, so it looks like they're trying to, get rid of Alina Haba because they're saying she's unlawfully serving as the U.S. attorney for New Jersey right now. So we'll see where that story goes. I'm sure we'll hear more about it sooner than later. So, all right, that is our political news. Let's move on. It is Cyber Monday. What you got today for them, Jay?
Before I go into Cyber Monday, I forgot I had one more sports trend. There's a boxing match coming up next month.
Jake Paul?
No, that's this month.
Oh, okay.
Remember? No, next month. No, a real boxing match.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Yeah. So Teofimo Lopez, he will defend his welterweight world titles against Shakur Stevenson January 31st. I forgot to announce that. That's it'll be on DAZN, DAZN, that network.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's that is next month. That is a big fight. Just to let you know, that's boxing.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to let you know that I forgot that was something that was trending earlier in sports.
Yeah. Very cool.
I had it on here. Yeah, I totally forgot. But yeah, Cyber Monday always lives up to its name. I'm not a Black Friday type guy. I've done it one time in my life, and I remember it was back in like 2010. And it was weird for me to go somewhere like 3 a.m.
Yeah.
And like, those are my hours, but I was like out, and there was like, you would have thought the whole world was out at 3 a.m. I was like, what the hell's going on? Why are so many people out right now? I did it one time. I was like, I'll never do this again. Cyber Monday, you just order everything, come right to you. So much easier. So,
I know.
Oh man, so much easier, bro. So Cyber Monday, I've always thought trumped Black Friday for sure. So
I agree with you because on Black Friday, I ended up copping myself an iPad. It was super cheap, but then I was like, I was looking at the deals on Cyber Monday, and they were better than Black Friday for the electronics. So I was like, holy shit, bro! And I ended up copping 2 more iPads for Christmas for the fam.
Always, man, because they do that on purpose. You know what I mean? Cyber Monday, Black Friday. I don't want to say is a myth because it actually is good deals, but sometimes they'll just have that same price like throughout, and then what they do is they'll make it like seem like it's a lower price, you know what I'm saying, for Black Friday when it's really not.
Bro, I ended up getting last year's iPad with the A16 chip, 120 gigs. It's not huge, but just for like web surfing, I got it for $270, bro.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's a really good one. Really good price, actually.
Exactly. I was like, oh, bro, you can't not win having these.
That's they do that, for Cyber Monday because obviously they're coming up with a new line, so they'll always. It's like when when they have cars, you should know all about this, and they're trying to get rid of all the older cars because they need the new ones on the lot
Yeah.
at the dealerships. So they'll give you all the deals on the older ones. Like, hey, come on, we need to get this fucking shit out. This inventory needs to go so we can put on our new ones.
Right.
Do the same thing, you know.
Right.
You know, especially with Apple. You know how Apple is.
Yeah. Exactly.
They're always trying to get out the new stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's cool. That's good.
So yeah, man. So Cyber Monday, huh?
Oh yeah, Cyber Monday is awesome, bro. So many deals. So many deals. Anything. I'm a big Amazon head, so Amazon always comes through with like, oh here, this is according to what you surf or look for here. Check this out.
Yo,
And
I
it's
know it was like perfect timing. I was able to cop a
Yeah.
tripod for my iPad so that I can, get on when we get it. I can get on and we can have more social media platforms streaming.
Oh, that's beautiful.
On the
Beautiful.
tripod.
That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, $23, man, on Amazon Cyber Monday deal on for iPad, tripod that you can.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you need a special one for that one.
Yeah, exactly.
It comes with a different thing. So
exactly.
Let's go.
All right, so Cyber Monday deals, guys. Hopefully you got some. Jay, did you get anything for Cyber Monday or not?
Just a couple things. Nothing big though. Nothing
Okay.
big. There is still 3 hours left, by the way, on Cyber Monday. So
Oh, I know.
especially in the West Coast. I know, and but sometimes they hold those deals. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they're still It's only 9 o'clock. So
got you.
Yes, sir.
All right, let us move on and get into some national news. It looks like if you live in the Northeast, you should be bundling up and not even going to work this week, or at least for now, because you guys are going through some crazy, crazy winter storm weather over there, according to what the news is saying. And it's saying that their winter storm is going to be morphing into a bomb cyclone as it hits the Northeast. So yeah, the third winter storm in a week is dumping snow on parts of the central U.S. and is poised to deliver the first widespread snow of the season to the Northeast and New England. The storm will strengthen rapidly into a bomb cyclone as it moves up the East Coast Tuesday, with winds intensifying in coastal New England Tuesday night. Cities such as Philly, New York, and Boston along the Northeast high populous I-95 corridor are likely to miss out on big snow, but could see flakes fly in the morning. It's already cold, but even colder, record-breaking temperatures are possible in the wake of the storm east of the Rockies. So yeah, guys, hopefully you can bundle up because it will be getting cold. Tuesday morning temperatures for you guys. These are going to be the lows. I'm just going to go over the coldest. It's going to be in Chicago. It's only going to be 18 degrees. Oh, I'm sorry, Minneapolis, only 16 degrees. Chicago will be 18. New York City, you'll be at 33 degrees tomorrow morning. And Boston, 28. So you guys really got to just bundle up here. It looks like it's going to be cold, but with the gusty winds, your weather, even though it is going to be what I just said, it's going to feel like it's much colder. So Minneapolis, for example, even though you're supposed to be at 16 Tuesday morning, it's going to feel like it's 7 degrees just because of the gusty winds. Same as Chicago, you're only going to be feeling like it's 10 degrees in Chicago because of the gusty winds. So very cold weather heading northeast to the central Great Lakes area and kind of interior more of the East Coast. So please, guys, be careful, bundle up, and do not stay out in the cold too long. You do not want to freeze to death. That being said, that is our national news. Let's move on and get into some self-driving AI news. What you got?
Let's see. Oh, we talking about Tensor, right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Tensor. So they're a robotaxi company, but what they want to do is start selling their level 4 autonomous vehicles in the next year. About a year, they're gonna start selling it. They're Waymo type cars. They're a lot uglier, but they want to start selling them. You know what I mean? So that's what they're gonna do. Kind of, yeah. So I get where they're going with this. You know what I mean? So yeah, Tensor Robocar.
Bro, those cars look hella ugly. They look like the Honda Insights with a 4-door.
I don't even know what a Honda Insight is.
That's how ugly it is.
What the hell's a Honda Insight?
I'm telling you, bro. If you've seen a Honda Insight, you'll be like, holy shit, that looks like that, but with 4-door.
I don't even know what that is, bro. But I get where they're going with it. You know what I mean? You know, they're so it's an EV, obviously 250-mile estimated range. You know what I mean? I don't know how much they're going to be selling it for. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. You know what I mean? It says it charges within 20 minutes. You know, from 10 to 80%. So
I wonder, like, so do you know who owns Tensor, or is it their own company, or?
I think it's their own company, honestly.
Okay. Do you think they're gonna allow you to like put it on, like an Uber type?
No,
platform?
I don't. I think that's only person that could get away with that is going to be Elon.
Elon. Okay.
I don't think anyone else will be able to do that. He'll be able to do it because he has his own platform and his own car, his own FSD, for crying out loud. You know, exactly. He's the only one that's going to be able to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
But this is a truly autonomous car. You know what I mean? It's got more than 100 sensors, all that stuff. 37 cameras, 11 radars, 10 ultrasonic sensors. You know what I mean? So I don't know how much it's going to be, but you know, I mean, if it's significantly cheaper than a Tesla, I'm sure people will hop on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So especially since it's like I said, level 4 autonomous, it's full autonomous. So you know, we'll see. We're gonna see them around here no matter what. People drive Priuses, so need I say anymore? To me, this looks like a Prius. That's what it looks like to me. So it's like, if you got a Tesla that's selling for 40K, I'm guessing this is 20K. It's gonna be half.
Yeah.
That's my guess. You know what I mean? And it's fully autonomous, so I mean, you can't really go wrong.
Gotcha.
You know, and I mean, charging in 20 minutes, that's pretty legit. I'm not gonna lie. You know, you can only go about 250 miles, but from 10 to 80% in 20 minutes, that ain't bad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, if you just going around town with it, that ain't bad, bro. You know what I'm
saying? Any guess to how much it's going to start?
Like I told you, I think it's going to be half of the Tesla. That's my guess.
Like the cheapest Tesla type thing?
Yeah, like if you got a Tesla, that's why I said if you got a Tesla at 40, I think these are at 20.
Oh, okay.
That's my guess, just because obviously this is not anything that looks like a Tesla.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But yeah, it is fully autonomous, which is cool. So I know a lot of people will hop on it.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
It's founded here. It's from here.
So yeah, San Jose is where their headquarters.
Yeah, Silicon Valley. That's what I'm saying. So I mean, it will sell. This is not a fact if it doesn't. It will sell. Yeah, especially out here. You're going to see them. Like I said, people drive Priuses on everywhere out here. They'll just upgrade to this for sure, without a doubt.
Oh, for sure.
Like I said, looking at this, it looks like a damn Prius.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So this is definitely going to sell out here.
Oh, yeah.
See these ugly ass things on the road, which is fine with me because why? It's fully autonomous. That means the people that are buying them aren't driving. Thank God.
Right.
That's fine. That's totally fine with me. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah, that is fine with me, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, should be interesting, man.
Cool.
Yes, sir. Tensor.
Yes, sir. All right. So that is your AI news and technology news. Let's move on and get into some celebrity news. Jay, have you ever heard of a rapper by the name of Poor Stacy?
Who?
Poor Stacy.
That's the name? Poor Stacy?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, you never heard of him? Okay.
No.
His legal name is Carlito Milford from Palm Beach County in Florida.
No.
Okay. Well, if you haven't heard or if you do know who he is a rapper out of Florida, and it looks like he has died today at the age of 26 years old. It looks like he has taken his own life, according to the medical examiner. Yeah, he died Saturday. Looks like a Boca Raton hotel where he was staying. I guess found him there in his room. He was transported to a local hospital for medical emergency. He was the only one hospitalized. We're told the rapper had been staying for 10 days at this hotel. He had checked in with a woman and a toddler. No one else was reported injured. The cause of death is unclear. They're working on it, but folks leaving comments on poor Stacy's most recent Instagram post are indicating that they are under the belief he may have died by suicide.
Damn.
And poor Stacy, he was an up-and-coming artist from Palm Beach who blended different genres like emo rap, punk rock, and punk rap. His biggest accomplishment had been a feature on the Bill and Ted Face the Music movie soundtrack, which earned a Grammy nomination, plus a handful of collabs with Travis Barker. So yeah, guys, poor Stacy has died at the age of 26. If y'all know who he is a Florida rapper. That being said, let us move on to our next trending topic and also celebrity news. Jay, what's going on with Sophie Rain?
Sophie Rain. Do you know who Sophie Rain is?
Nope.
I talked about her like a month and a half ago. Remember, she took a picture with Shaq.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Even Shaq, who knew who she was. Remember?
Yeah.
So she's she was a former waitress. Now she's a OnlyFans girl, and she just decided to look at salaries, and she saw LeBron's salary, and she was like, "Oh, did I beat him this year?" She cashed out 52 mil this year, which is more than LeBron James is earning this year, and she's an OnlyFans girl.
Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy. That goes to show you how much you can make just from this nice little device I'm streaming on.
Yeah,
52 mil, this girl? I'm like, okay. You know what I mean? So that's man, I'm like, wow, you know what I mean? That's crazy to me, you know what I mean? Especially like LeBron's a high earner in the NBA, you know that, right?
Yeah.
So that's kind of crazy, man. So
yeah, but you know what they say.
What?
Tacos sell, bro.
What?
Tacos sell.
I don't know. What do you mean?
The tacos sell. The P sells, man. Pussy sells.
Oh, yeah, of course, man. AKA sex sells. Of course it does.
Sex sells. Exactly.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Well, I mean that means she's raked in 95 mil in 2 years.
Wow, that's crazy.
That is crazy, and that's what I mean, man. Like, just from this little device right here that I'm streaming on, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, supporters are definitely all for it. You know what I mean? Like, they see it as free market success. You know what I mean? They just tell her, you do you, fuck the haters, and keep making your bread. And she is making her bread because, man, 52 mil. Like, this girl cashed out more than LeBron, and he's got one of the higher contracts this year. She didn't cash out more than Steph. I know Steph has a higher salary than LeBron. So, but that's still fucking crazy. Think about that.
See, man, that's what I'm talking about, bro. Steph's wife needs to take notes and maybe do OnlyFans. If she's complaining about, being in the shadow of Steph Curry, just do some OnlyFans.
She's an idiot. We don't even want to bring her up because she's an idiot. She's an idiot. We don't talk about people like that on the show. I brought her up that one day because she's very annoying because we were watching Steph play. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm in his shadow. Dude, shut up. Fucking complaining and shit. You know what I mean? Take care of the household. Take care of the kids. Hey, master your cooking. And then Steph will be like, hey, I just came out with a restaurant in downtown San Francisco. Keep up your cooking and I'll get you a restaurant. Then you could run it, right? So how hard is that? Literally, how hard is that? That's all she has to do. Nope, wants to complain. All that complaining for no reason at all, too, by the way. Because where does Steph stay? Atherton, right?
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. That's just being bored. Oh, I'm overshadowed. Who says shit like that, bro? So ridiculous. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. Her only way to start him at this point will be OnlyFans. Then she would not be shadowing him no more.
That's stupid. Stupid. Then she'd be divorced like that.
I mean, maybe that's what it's gonna take, though.
Steph's one of my favorite players, man. Steph seems like a straight shooter. You know what I mean? Grew up great. You know what I'm saying? Went to good schools, but like, I don't think he'd put up with that shit.
Yeah, no,
that's just real talk. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
He doesn't deserve that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I know.
That's just and it was funny because I was watching this little interview with 6ix9ine. Do you know who 6ix9ine is?
Yeah, Tekashi.
Yeah, he got out of jail, because he was a rat, and you know what? at least he admits all that shit, and he's not, like he's different from a lot of people. Like he's like, I did do that shit. I didn't want to fucking, like, he admits to being that, but he also keeps shit real. The fact, dude, he had something to say about Steph's wife. He had something to say that he partied with Steph's wife.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, what? Why would he make that shit up? He doesn't seem like the type to just make shit up. He just flat out says shit like he doesn't care what people have to say.
Yeah.
Why would he make that shit up? When I heard that, I was like, he what? He did it on I forgot what stream. It wasn't Aiden Ross. It was I forgot whose stream he was on. It was not Aiden Ross. Was it Kai Sana? I can't remember. He was on one of the streams. And he was like, oh, Vlad, he was on Vlad TV. He was on Vlad's one, Vlad TV. And he was like, Vlad, would I make this shit up? He's like, I party with Issyk-Kul. You know what I mean? We blah, 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 blah. And I was like, huh? I was shocked. I was like, when the fuck was this? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure that threw a little fuel on the fire. But Steph seems I told you, that's why I told you. Steph sometimes, and especially in some games, he seems very, like, tired. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Probably hearing about all this bullshit with his wife. You know what I'm saying? A bunch of bullshit. But that's what I mean. I was like, when I heard that, I was like, oh, shit. Why would he make that up? I know, well, like, there's no reason for him to make that up.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, oh, hell no. Really? You know? Yeah, and I was like, you worried about being overshadowed? You doing stupid shit? Come on, man. You know? Take care of your shit on the home front. Exactly. You know what I mean? Like, it's just crazy to me, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, Sophie Rain, 52 mil, topping LeBron James' salary.
Nice.
That's crazy. That's crazy. It just proves with this little device right here that I'm streaming on, you can do anything you want in this world, man. Yeah. Anything. You know, you just got to have a plan, execute, and make it happen. That's literally how it is, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So maybe, yeah, that's crazy, bro. Crazy.
Yeah, man. Crazy.
You can do whatever you want.
It's true. Anyone that, if you have a plan and there's something you want to become, you can do it, bro. You just have to have a plan and execute. Doesn't matter if you start, you just have to start. People don't get it. You know what I mean? People just, they're like, oh my God, that's too hard. Or people tell them, oh, you can't do this. And that's the weak-minded, bro. Yeah, oh, exactly. You're right. You know what I mean? You shouldn't give a fuck what anyone has to say. If you want to do something, just go fucking do it.
Right.
That's it.
Oh, it is. Murder, She Wrote.
Okay. I was like, damn.
All right, guys. Let's move on and get into Jay's movie of the night. Jay watching some Wayne's World today, huh?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I was watching the Pat's Nation, and then I was like, oh, shit, I got to put on a movie because, it was over and the Sports Center was on. So I was like, it was the first one of the first ones I had on there. So obviously this is classic. Like, you can't, I mean, like this is like inspiration right here. When I watched this as a kid, like, you know what I mean? It's what I'm doing now. Think about it, because they have their own public access show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically what we're doing here now, except now this is tech has advanced. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah, man, it's fucking one of the best movies, bro. How can anyone not like this movie? You know what I'm saying? This movie it's next. There's levels to this movie, bro. One of my favorites.
All I can say.
Oh yeah, that's you. Doesn't matter what I choose, man. What movie she's in, bro. You like Tia Corinne? That's just classic, bro.
Do you know that she posed nude for Playboy back in the day?
I do know that. Most you'd be surprised. Most girls that are really like they're good looking ones, they get approached by that,
Oh, for sure.
I remember seeing a interview with Jenny McCarthy, and she was like, that was one of the things. Like, she said that's how that business works. If you really that hot, you know what I mean, and you they'll always approach you first. You know what I mean? You don't have to go to them if you like that level,
Yeah, exactly.
They'll approach you, especially if you have a name and you're hot. They'll be like, hey, would you like to, So I do remember that.
Exactly.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, what is the movie about?
This movie is about Wayne and Garth. They're, I believe, they're Chicago natives, and they have a public access TV show, man. And they basically this one guy's trying to basically take their name and put them on a real network, like a big network, you know what I mean? But he's trying to take the name of their show, get them sponsored, so they're not public access, and so they're not running their own shit, basically, And then, yeah, so they signed to him for he pays them a little measly $5,000, you know what I'm saying? And they're
Yeah.
like, oh, we got some money now, you know what I mean? And then, yeah, they basically embarrassed the sponsor of the show, you
Oh
know? Yeah. And then there's Tia Carrere right there. Wayne ends up at her show right now, and then he wants to put her on his show as like an act. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And yeah, so I mean, I just thought I grew up watching this. You know what I'm saying? So, the fact that, like I said, I'm doing a similar thing now, it's a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I know, right?
It feels good having your own show. So it's an awesome thing, man. So I've always loved Wayne's World. It's one of my favorite movies growing up, man. Mike Myers is one of my favorite actors and producers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
for sure.
I'll always watch. I could watch Wayne's World every day. It's one of my favorite movies, dude. You know what I mean?
What do you rate the movie?
Come on, dog. Are you serious? That's Brady all day, dude. If you if you ain't seen this, you really not doing it.
Exactly.
I don't know what. Yeah, like I mean, it's just something everyone should see, dude. They even got legendary Al Bundy in this, man. Come on. Like, you know what I mean? Name one bad part of this movie? One. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's just yeah, it's one of the best movies out there. It always has been, dude. You know what I mean?
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Like, it's just, yeah, it's classic, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, one of the best, bro.
All right. Let's do some Mike Myers movies.
Mike Myers, one of my favorites, bro.
All right, let's do it.
Oh man, this is a tough one. It's a fucking tough one. It's a really tough one, bro. I'm gonna have to go with this one as my favorite.
Is it really? That's the one?
I have to. Well, yeah, because it's either gonna be flip flop. Like, this is good, so I'll just do this one as my favorite, and then my underrated. It's not underrated at all, but I'm just gonna have to go with it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So this is my favorite because this is what started it. You know what I'm saying? And then underrated, I gotta go the Austin Powers series, bro. It's just, but it's not underrated. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It could flip flop. You know what I mean? Because Austin Powers is another one of my favorite things, dude. I couldn't stop laughing in that shit.
No, for sure.
And obviously that came right after this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
So, like, yeah, man, fucking hilarious, bro. So,
Right.
Mike Myers, bro, funny ass dude, excellent movies, bro.
Yeah. So that was your favorite, an underrated. That's both like that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It would be vice versa. So Wayne's World, my favorite. Austin Powers series, my underrated.
Okay. For me, I'm gonna go with as my favorite movie of his. I'm gonna say The Love Guru.
Mariska Hargitay. Yes,
Yep.
I know. I remember that one.
That was a good one.
That was goofy as fuck, bro. That was great.
As far as underrated, oh man, he's a great actor, and I'm gonna go with Bohemian Rhapsody.
Never saw it.
Yeah,
I heard it was good though. He was in that?
Yeah,
Oh, that only makes sense since he put that in this movie, remember?
exactly.
Where they were singing it in the fucking Pinto.
Yep. That's why it makes sense.
What did he play in that?
Let's see.
I don't even know what he put. I never saw it.
Yeah, he might have just had like a little ass part, to be honest with you.
Like, as Wayne?
No, his name was Ray Foster in the movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I never saw it. So, that's kind of cool. They put him in that though.
Yeah, they put him in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is pretty cool. All right, guys, that is our movie of the night. We are watching Wayne's World with Mike Myers and Tia Carrere, our favorite two actors and actresses.
For sure, bro.
Okay, let's move on then and get into some crypto. Let us see what is happening on this Monday. Looks like currently we got Bitcoin sitting at 86,923, Ethereum, your largest altcoin, sitting at 2,800, and XRP sitting at $2.01. Bitcoin is up 1.9% currently. Ethereum is down 0.77. XRP is down 0.71. Looks like your support currently for Bitcoin is 85,000 to 86.5. Your resistance is 90 to 92,000. And support for Ethereum, it's going to be at, let me make sure, 2,700 to 2,750. Your resistance is 3,050 to 3,150. XRP, your support currently at $1.95 to $1.99. Your resistance is $2.20 to $2.30. What's driving the crypto market right now? The crypto markets remain in risk-off mode. Weak macro sentiment, higher volatility, and market uncertainty are pressuring all major coins. We also have liquidity and institutional flow, which remain thin. With less fresh capital and subdued inflows, cryptos aren't seeing strong buying support, which makes them more sensitive to downside pressure. You also have technical weakness and sentimental stall. Key support levels are being tested, and until we see clear bullish catalysts, many traders are remaining cautious or sidelined currently. So that is pretty much what is going on with your big three. But your fear and greed index, we have dropped back down into the 16 range. We are back into extreme fear, right on that brink of fear, but we are back into extreme fear. So, given what's going to be happening with this week and the markets in general, we'll kind of see which way crypto goes. But there has been a little bit of a dip over the weekend. That's why prices are lower now. Your global crypto market cap as a whole is sitting at 2.94 trillion. We are down 0.47%. Your top 5 trending coins today, we have esports, number 1, which is down 0.11%. Number 2, we have MERL or Merlin Chain. That one is down, is actually up 0.98%. Number 3, we have DMCP, which is down 8.5%. Number 4 is Bitcoin, and number 5 is RLS, which is down 64%. Getting into your top 5 gainers for today, number 1, we have GameStop Coin. That one is up 508%. Number 2 is Trump MAGA, which is up 502%. Number 3 is D. D is up 427%. Number 4 is Pepe Trump, which is up 466%. And number 5 is Sora Grok. Grok is up 400%. Let's get into your top 100 and some notable mentions. At number 15, we have Base AI, which is up 258%. At number 19, we have Charlie Kirk, which is up 281%. Number 22, we have BlackRock, which is up 237%. At number 33, we have Ancient 8, which is up 69%. At number 41, we have Splendor. That one is up 52%. And at number 50, we have Cross. Cross or CROS is up 44%. At number 56, we have Agent Hustle. That one is up 34%. And at number 66, we have Smell Token. That one is up 25%. Number 73, we have Fartcoin. That one is up 22%. At number 79, we have MXC, which is up 24%. And at number 90, we have MoneyByte. MoneyByte is up 18%. Number 97, we have Selenium or SLIM Slim. That one is up 15%. And in your top 100 spot for today, we have CTM. That one is up 15%. All right, guys, that is our crypto news for today. Markets are kind of moving downwards. So, yeah, like I said, we are kind of we're flipping into that bearish cycle. So expect more of it, and we'll see what happens from there. But it looks like that's the way we're heading now. That being said, let's move on and get into your guys' horoscopes for tomorrow. This is going to be for December 2nd, 2025, starting with the first sign of the zodiac, which is also my sign, Aries. So tomorrow, Aries, looks like you have to take it easy. Silence is your brilliant friend in communication. Symptoms become clearer when you give your body and mind space to use energy to recover, and small things can only wait as they are not to mess up the necessary engine of concentration. Stay steady. Then we got our Taurus. Feel a bit more than normal tomorrow, but know full well that it isn't always about you and that others' feelings or issues may be theirs. People should not abuse your trust. They should definitely respect your personal life. Therefore, leave your heart uninhibited. Let it loosen from all oppression. Gemini. The idea you have been harboring secretly would be more ready than you believe. Tomorrow can bring out just a small window of opportunity for you to begin, share, or develop from it. Trust your intuition and speak up if you feel the time is right. This does not have to take the back burner until everything is beautiful and perfect. Cancer. Come what may tomorrow, embrace change. Do not stand in its way. You can feel unsure and try to cling to certain areas in your life for caution. However, some things must move to grow. Suppress the instinct to control every apparent detail. Resist the unknown. Life moves with you or without your push, so better flow with it. Then we got J sign Leo. Tomorrow is a day that touches your heart in a new way. Something might come over you that you didn't anticipate, making it a new chapter in your emotional life. In case of joy, anguish, or warmth, feel to your greatest capacity. Strength does not lie ultimately in outward display. It is a matter of churning within to let those feelings come through you. Then we got Virgo. Your plan may be right, but tomorrow's plan would be better. Stay open to direction, and maybe a small twist would yield better results. Losing control over each event is what one needs to learn. Life blocks a surprising event from occurring if one leaves some room for it. Flexibility is not a show of weakness, but wisdom. Then we got our Libra. Nurturing will soon take root and show results, possibly as early as tomorrow. Although this may have been a slow process, your heartbeat is stabilizing at the center. Avoid rushing or forcing things. Patience will be rewarded eventually. Even in challenging circumstances, remember that something good is a long term gift. Then we got our Scorpio. Many times you get lost in contemplation of life. Tomorrow is a good day to enjoy simple things. Whether on a walk, on a meal, or in sleepless conversation, presence is good. You must learn to be happy just to be happy, sometimes without attaching meaning. Enjoy that peaceful moment whenever the urge to search for joy in its deep sense ceases, just resting in any one moment. Sagittarius. Tomorrow might offer a second opportunity, feeling as fresh as the first time something appeared new in their life. Don't let past doubts prevent you from saying yes. Over time, one can see clearer and improve if they trust that they are not starting from zero, but with a wiser mind and a more open heart. Capricorn. Your vision is powerful and will eventually be fully recognized by those around you. Even a single word from you, when delivered calmly, can inspire someone silently, sometimes more than a more obvious action. Continue demonstrating a composed, thoughtful presence. Avoid rushing for immediate results. Instead, let your steady, clear words be your strength. Aquarius. Kindness is not always easy, especially when you feel misunderstood, yet it can be one of the strongest things that happens. Someone may test your mood or challenge your thoughts. However, if you choose to be kind, will you have the upper hand? Speak with kind words and act from the heart. Last but not least, we have our Pisces. Tomorrow could bring a moment when it all starts fitting together. What was misinterpreted a day prior is finally cleared up. A conversation, a sign, or an unexpected move may lead you to glide past the path. Just keep your heart open in these nature based happenings. You don't have to push for anything. Start trusting your path and allow things to fall into place. All right, guys, that is our horoscopes for tomorrow, December 2nd, 2025. We like to do that to kind of help guide you along your day every day. And in our chats, we got Boyer saying, "Hey, hello, buds. Geez, 6'6". Sorry for being late." That's all. It's going around. It's going around. We all getting sick. except for
Hold
Jay.
on. Oh, he's sick?
Yeah,
You're sick, boy?
that's what it
Come
said.
on, man. No way. Is he really?
It's going around, Brody. It's going around, man.
I want to hear this nonsense.
You know,
I don't want to hear
especially
this
when you're,
nonsense.
especially like from what he says, because of his job, he has to like sometimes get out of the car, and if it rains a lot and it's cold, I told him.
No, I seen the machinery. Yeah, that shit's tough.
That's what I'm saying, man.
I don't think Boyer's sick. I don't think he's sick.
He says, hello, buds. Geez, sick. Sorry for being late.
Oh, that's terrible, man. Get your rest, Boyer. Take your vitamins. Eat right, man. Come on now. I know you're getting some good rest. Come on, man.
I actually did the same today, Boyer. I was still like, I'm like at 99%. I just have a little bit of like trying to get everything out. And I took today off as well just to like rest in bed. And it did wonders to just be able to stay in bed all night.
Rest is very important, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you want to heal.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Especially you gotta, like I said, vitamins, rest, the gym, nutrition, and the food. That's really the key to just staying healthy, honestly.
And Boyer also says he also finds it hard to believe that he's sick.
Yeah, yeah. I can imagine, especially if it rains that much, though, man. Like like you're building up that immunity. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's crazy.
It is. All right. So let us move on then and get into our conspiracy of the night. Tonight, we are going to go deep into Central Asia. Where exactly? Well, I'm going to take you guys to Kyrgyzstan. We're going to Kyrgyzstan, all right, guys?
Where?
Kazakhstan. We're going to Kyrgyzstan.
Where's that?
Kyrgyzstan is in Central Asia, kind of Mongolia area.
Oh, okay.
And it's a place so old that even time forgot to update it. How about that, Jay?
That's interesting. Wow.
Yeah, man. So what I'm trying to talk about is that in 2022, there was a simple potato farmer, just a dude trying to grow dinner, and then he hit something with his plow in his field. Something that wasn't supposed to exist, something that shifted everything we thought we knew. What did he find? Well, basically, he found a 10-foot tall stone giant from the 6th century. But this isn't just some museum piece. This is a warning, a message, a leftover from a civilization powerful enough to rewrite history, and maybe they already did. Because once this statue came up, people started disappearing, documents vanished, and a whole lot of folks began telling stories they weren't supposed to tell. So let's talk about it. Let's see what we got to say for you guys. So yeah, the story begins with our guy, a farmer in the Central Asian region. Plow catches something hard. He thinks it's a big rock, except when he cleans it off, there's a face staring back at him. It's a cold 10-foot tall statue. And basically, he brought in some archaeologists to uncover the statue, and they said it's a balbal, a memorial statue from early Turkic warriors. But here's where things get kind of complicated. This one was way bigger than the other ones they have ever uncovered, and it was way too detailed, too untouched by time, almost like somebody buried it intentionally, like it wasn't meant to be found until the right moment. So these balbals weren't random rocks. They were like glyphs, anchors, and guardians. Ancient Turkic inscriptions call them Tash Adam stonemen. Some legends say they weren't statues, they were seals, locks placed to keep something in. Think of them like spiritual border patrol. Every time a great warrior died, one of these figures was placed near sacred grounds. Not just as memorials, some stories say each statue represented an enemy soul bound into stone, a form of spiritual imprisonment. And if that's true, then why was a 10-foot one buried? Then why was a 10-foot one buried on farming land nowhere near any major tomb? Why did the elders warn the archaeologists not to move the stone man to let him rest? Why did they call it the guardian of the lost steep? What exactly was this statue guarding? And yeah, it says that this place where it was found, it was having many Silk Road. It had the Silk Road connection. So if you don't know, the Silk Road is a road through Central Asia that they made, and it was like basically for traders and stuff. So this place that they found the statue was in the junction point of power on the Silk Road, where China, Persia, Mongolia, and Shadow Kingdoms overlapped. And here's the part historians love to skip. There are old maps, ones never shown publicly, that mark the basin as forbidden territory or land of the immortal ones. Somewhere near that same farmland, it's somewhere near that same farmland. Coincidence? Maybe, maybe. But there was a Tarim Basin manuscript discovered in the 1950s, which mentions that the stone sentinels marked the prison of the Skywalkers. So, what are they talking about when they say Skywalkers? Are they talking about gods, giants, ancient rulers, visitors from somewhere else, maybe? The Soviet Union classified that manuscript instantly. CIA copied it, then both sides had a hush hush about it and never said anything more. But now a new sentinel appears in 2022 after 1400 years of silence. You see the pattern, guys? And yeah, locals say this isn't a statue, but it's a message. Elders from the region say the stone men were carved after great battles with non human tribes. And then we're talking about non human tribes. That's right, you heard it correct. Stories speak of giants with elongated skulls, beings that could outrun horses, and spirits that tied to the mountains. And the Turk Khans supposedly locked them away using stone magic and geometry. What geometry, you ask? Well, Pythagorean level geometry. Am I saying that right, Jay? Pythagorean?
Pythagorean.
I always say
Again, holy shit.
Pythagorean level
Oh shit,
geometry.
we're back at it again. Wow.
Yeah. So this is all we're talking
Wow.
about, this vibration stuff, sacred frequency shapes carved into these stones. Maybe the reason the statue looks so perfect is because it wasn't even handmade. Maybe it was a resonance carved statue using vibration tech we no longer understand. Some say you can feel the vibration if you touch its heart. But the government, they don't want people touching it. So, yeah. The government, they also swooped in fast, way too fast. The farmer found the statue on Tuesday. By Thursday, government trucks surrounded the area. You don't send military security for some old rocks or statues unless it's just an old rock. And the Kyrgyzstan Ministry of Culture tried to confiscate it. The National Security Committee showed up, which is basically the Kyrgyzstan KGB, and even Russia had observers sent there. So yeah, global powers care really about that big of a farmer statue? I don't think so. Because the last time a Balbal was this large, it was found near a burial mound containing gold masks, forbidden inscriptions, a sealed underground chamber. And within days of that discovery, the entire region was closed off. So yeah, same playbook, same silence. They know something that we don't. And we also have this alternate history that they don't want us to know. There's a conspiracy among Central Asian researchers that say humanity didn't rise in Mesopotamia. It rose in the steeps of Central Asia, and the stone men are the last guardians of that truth, meaning that Egypt, Sumer, and even China, that this was all before any of the ancient, people that came from those areas. There was a global society of nomadic astronomers and warrior kings connected by the stars. Issyk-Kul was their headquarters, and their downfall was so catastrophic it was erased from history. But the Stone Guardians remained, and every time one resurfaces, someone tries to bury it again. The theory of the giant kings. There is this conspiracy theory that scholars believe the Balbols were carved to represent the giant rulers of the steppe. And yes, we're saying giants. They're legends of 2 to 3 meters tall warriors buried in Mongolia, Kazakhstan, and Kyrgyzstan. When the 2022 statue surfaced, people compared it to descriptions of the Avers, the Ashina clan of the Gok Turks, or even ancient Denisovans who lived in Siberia and were larger than Homo sapiens? What if these statues aren't representations but accurate portraits, like memorial busts of literal giants? And if one giant king was carved, maybe the bones aren't even far away. Maybe the statue was a grave marker, and maybe the government doesn't want giant skeletons going viral online. So let's ask the question, why was it buried? Balls normally stand upright. So why was this one buried horizontally, hidden under farmland? Well, here's the theory. It was intentionally hidden around 700 to 900 AD when Islam spread through the region and old pagan monuments were destroyed. Instead of destroying this one, someone buried it. Why? Because it wasn't just a statue, it was a key, a marker, a warning left for the distant future. A message that said, wake me up only when the world is ready. And guess what? We woke it up. So, yeah, what happened after this discovery in 2022? Well, let's just say that locals reported drones flying overhead, armed patrols at night, researchers being escorted away, the farmland being fenced off, and the farmer being told to stay silent. So, yeah, the statue basically disappeared from public view in 2023. Ever since then, there have been no updates, no museum display, and no academic papers. It basically just vanished. Almost like someone didn't want the world asking the questions, like what it represented. Was it too big for the official story of human history, and they just don't want us to know about it? Well, that's where you guys come in, and you guys can think that for yourselves, because who knows what happened to that statue. But yeah, guys, that is my conspiracy of the night. It was about a statue called the Bal, which it was in Kyrgyzstan, and yeah, it could be a warning to humanity or a giant of some kind that was buried. Who knows? Who knows? But it is what it is. And going back to the chats, we have Boyer saying, that's a great plan for sure. Been in bed from yesterday. 12 o'clock plan is the same day today. Thanks for tips. Oh, yeah, we'll send that photos quick. And Boyer also says, very interesting discovery, talking about our conspiracy theory. Thank you, Boyer. Thank you. Yeah, that whole area really always like it's so mysterious, because when it was under like USSR, like it was so secretive, nobody ever knew, and now it's open, but like it's still one of those few places on Earth that really has been undiscovered because it's just kind of so like deep in Central Asia. Nobody really knows about those areas so well yet.
Of course.
Definitely got to do some exploring there. That's for sure.
Is that by, as you said, Central Asia?
Yeah, that's Central Asia.
What's close to it?
I would say it's right in between Russia and China.
Oh, is that by Turkmenistan?
Yeah, it's all in that same area.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, crazy stuff, and hidden in those areas.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of videos.
Oh yeah, for sure.
With tech these days, everyone has you can really put it on display these days.
Exactly. All right. Well, that was our conspiracy. Let's move on. We are coming to the end of our show here. So, like always, I guess we should give you our final words of wisdom. What you got for that?
Going with this one entrepreneur that didn't want to be named. Never mistake attendance for alliance. Everybody that's with you is not for you. Eagles don't fly with pigeons. When you're about ready to blow up, that's when the hardest tests come. Don't give up. Stay after it. Have faith. Don't ask for a divine intervention. Intervene with divinity. He was very on point with what he had said. And yeah, he's definitely a good entrepreneur. He didn't want to be named, and he definitely came up big in this world because he executed his plan and did what he had to do. You know what I'm saying? He decided to make it on his own instead of trying to just trying to do the corporate thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, very much respected, and I like that quote a lot. Like he put it all in one. Like that's one of the best ways to really sum things up, man.
Exactly.
Very on point stuff, man. Like, dude is just really on it, aligned, you know.
Yeah, he is.
So that's why I'm going with that one.
All right. And just to close off with what you're saying, Jay, remember, guys, no matter how hard life hits, quitting isn't an option. Your path is your path, carved by your purpose, your struggle, and your spirit. Some days it feels lonely, some days it feels unfair, but you got to keep walking it anyway. That consistency, that commitment, that refusal to fold, that's what separates the chosen from the average. And don't ever forget who you are. You're an eagle. Eagles don't lower themselves to flap around with pigeons, like Jay says. They don't shrink their wings, dim their vision, or soften their power just to fit in. When you try to blend in with people who don't think like you, grind like you, or dream like you, all you do is clip your own wings. So stay focused, stay disciplined, stay above the noise, move in a way that honors your calling, not other people's comfort. Your altitude ain't meant for everyone, and that's exactly why you can't give up. And just to finish with a spiritual quote for you guys, never trade your wings for company, stay your course, rise through the storms, and remember, an eagle never learns to fly by watching pigeons. All right, guys, that is pretty much it for us. Jay, let's close out the show here.
Yeah, thank you for being here tonight. We will be going live in about hour and a half. We will be doing chest tonight. We did legs yesterday, so if you want to see us later, come through. It'll be nice to see you come through. If not, we'll see you tomorrow podcast at 8:30. And then obviously we always have shorts and everything for the replay gang and our lives. So thank you for being here. Health, wealth, and happiness, and have a good rest of the night. And if you are up, slide through because we got a chest workout tonight.
And yeah, real quick, if you are not going to slide through or you are either or, don't forget, like I mentioned earlier in the show, always Saturday nights we have our Chef of Jeff. So please check that out because he did cook up something good for you guys. So definitely check that out as well. All right. Thank you again. Please don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share so we can share this alpha with you every day when we do this show. And we'll see you back later on tonight or tomorrow.